Money is everywhere, yet it is nothing more than belief. For thousands of years, humanity has built empires, waged wars, and shaped civilizations, all because of one invention: money. Why money exists? Since the dawn of civilization, survival depended on cooperation and exchange. Early humans traded food, animals, and labor, a practice known as barter. Barter had limits. Double coincidence of wants slowed trade. For thousands of years, humanity sought something that could hold value independent of circumstance, something that could act as a universal medium of exchange. In a world without money, trust itself became currency. Barter systems across civilizations. In Mesopotamia, Egypt, and the Indus Valley, trade networks began to emerge. Salt, grain, and cattle were more than commodities, they were money in action. Traders traveled hundreds of miles, building trust between cities. Merchants kept records on clay tablets, early precursors to modern accounting. Trade was not just economic, it became a social and political force. Commodities as proto-money. As societies evolved, more standardized commodities became money. Cowrie shells in Africa, beads and metal ingots elsewhere. Value shifted from the intrinsic worth to the trust people placed in it. Shared belief allowed larger-scale trade, laying the foundation for formal money. Early trade networks and cultural exchange. Trade routes connected empires. Goods, ideas, and cultures flowed together. The Silk Road, Nile trade, and Indus Valley networks enabled products to travel thousands of miles. Banking concepts began to emerge. Merchants trusted partners, extended credit, and kept ledgers. Civilization was intertwined with the evolution of money. First coins in Lydia. Around 600 BCE, Lydia introduced the first minted coins. This innovation transformed trade. Value was standardized, portable, and durable. Governments stamped coins with authority symbols. Coins became instruments of governance and influence. Every coin was both currency and propaganda, a miniature ambassador of the kingdom. Greek coinage and market expansion. Greek city-states adopted coinage, funding armies, infrastructure, and trade. Each city produced unique coins: owls of Athens, lions of Corinth. Markets flourished, allowing artisans, farmers, and merchants to transact more efficiently. Coinage encouraged specialization. Trade expanded beyond borders, spreading wealth and culture across the Mediterranean. Roman denarii and empire-wide currency. Rome standardized currency with the denarius, funding armies and administration across the empire. Soldiers were paid, merchants traded, taxes collected, all with coins bearing the emperor's image. Money now controlled politics, power, and civilization itself. Standardized coins set the stage for modern monetary systems. Paper money in China. During the Tang and Song dynasties, paper money was introduced. Lightweight and portable, it represented trust in the issuer. Merchants and traders embraced this innovation, enabling larger transactions. Paper money reduced reliance on metal and simplified trade, revolutionizing commerce in China. European adoption of paper money and early banking. Europe adopted paper money later alongside the rise of banks. Banks became more than safekeepers. They extended credit, issued notes, and multiplied wealth. Renaissance banking, led by families like the Medici, transformed European economies, fueling exploration, trade, and empire building. Renaissance Europe saw money become central to global trade. Banks financed voyages to the Americas, Africa, and Asia. Stock markets began to appear. Money became not just a medium of exchange, but a tool to shape empires, fund wars, and influence politics. Trust, credit, and capital flow were now the lifeblood of nations. Industrial Revolution and Gold Standard. Industrialization transformed economies. Factories multiplied production. Railways connected continents. Governments adopted the gold standard, tying paper money to gold reserves. This created stability, but also vulnerability. Banking systems expanded. Global trade grew exponentially. and money became central to industrial civilization. Global finance in the 20th century. In the 20th century, the world transitioned from gold-backed money to fiat currency. Governments controlled money supply, managing economies and crises. The dollar became a global currency, central banks orchestrated markets, and global finance became interconnected. Money was now a powerful tool of politics, economics, and geopolitics. Crises, inflation, and market evolution. Financial crises shaped modern money. The Great Depression, hyperinflation in Europe, and currency collapses worldwide tested faith in money. Lessons were learned. Regulation, oversight, and monetary policy became essential. The story of money is also the story of human adaptation, trust, and resilience. Digital revolution in finance. The digital revolution transformed money. Electronic banking, online transfers, and algorithmic trading accelerated transactions. Money became invisible, flowing faster than ever before. Trust shifted from physical currency to systems, networks, and encryption, marking the next stage in monetary evolution. Cryptocurrencies and future of money. Today, money is bytes on a screen. Cryptocurrencies, blockchain, and AI-driven finance are redefining trust and value. Money is now decentralized, global, and instantaneous. Yet the principle remains: money has value only because we believe it does. The story of money is the story of humanity, forever evolving with technology, society, and imagination. Money is no longer just coins, paper, or digital code. It is trust, it is power, it is human imagination. And as long as we believe in it, the story of money and of humanity itself will continue to evolve. If you found this journey through the history of money fascinating, make sure to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth historical documentaries. Your support helps us bring more stories of the past and future to life.